Hey, Big Brother fans, it's me, Mike. It is BB Gossip. It is Friday, about 8:30 or 9. No, about 8:30 Big Brother time. A little bit later than that. And I said I would do a short little update from this morning's podcast. So if you're hearing this first, you can listen to my longer one that should be available either after this or before this, or however it works in your podcasting app. But anyways, I figured I'd have a little bit better grasp about what the heck was going on in the house after Turner finished his morning meeting. So Turner, excuse the noise, I am walking outside, and like Big Brother, got to wait for the plane. Anyways, Turner is head of household, and so he didn't go to bed until about 4:30 or 5:30 Big Brother time, and he wasn't asleep for more than 2 hours before Kyle was back up in the bedroom talking to him. So he's operating on very little sleep. Kyle eventually left him alone, but then the feeds got shut down around 8 a.m. Big Brother time for, I guess, the head of household lockdown. So I think they're making all the house guests get up in the bedroom, and we don't know why. Reality Barbecue suspected or suggested that maybe they're getting rid of the table, because, of course, the table was originally for 16 people, and now they're down to 8, so it would be a good opportune time to put in a smaller table. And I wish I could tell you when that happened every season. I just never pay attention. So that might be going on. But what is going on as far as nominations? What is it looking like? So I have a better idea, but I'm still not sure. I still don't think we're 100% sure. As Turner said in his little tiny brief cam talk that he did this morning, he's promised safety to pretty much everybody this morning when he was talking to them, or late last night, if you want to look at it that way. He told almost everybody, yeah, you're good. He told, he didn't reveal what happened in the backyard to the inside folks, other than he told, was it Michael or Monty? He kind of dropped hints that things might get a little bit a little bit wacky, and that, certain things he may have said certain things while outside just to keep himself covered, because he kind of said, I was kind of helpless. I was kind of not much I could do. But in the end, he's telling Kyle wants to go after Michael, right? That's his target. Now, how he gets there, I can't even remember who he was suggesting nominating, but the point is he wants to get rid of Michael. Everybody in the house seems to be willing to go after Terrence, and with an Alyssa Terrence nomination, and then you get rid of Terrence. That's kind of where they're pushing it. And again, Turner seemed to be kind of going along with both options. And the question is, well, which one is he really serious about? I don't know for sure. I think he'll go with Alyssa and Terrence's initial nominations. I think that's the route he's going to go. But if Kyle has worked on Monty a little bit to try to get Monty turned against another plane, by the way. There's a lot of them that fly over here. Kyle wants to get Monty turned against Michael. I don't think Monty really wants to do that, but I also think that Monty might be able to be persuaded to do it. So it's kind of, it's not 50-50, but there is a possibility there. So here's the one, quote, scenario that I could see possibly happening. But it means, first of all, it means Kyle wins the power of veto. So he may not even compete in the power of veto, because there's only 6 spots and there's 8 people in the house. So it's possible that Kyle may not even compete in the power of veto. But let's pretend he does. Let's run this through real quick. That Turner nominates Alyssa and Terrence after having a long talk with Kyle, who's going to be very much against it, and that will be a dramatic thing in itself of dealing with that, because Kyle seems really hardcore not wanting them on the block. But I think that's probably what will end up happening. I think that's the direction Turner's going to go, promising him that we're going to backdoor Michael. So let's say that Alyssa and Terrence end up on the block. Well, then What happens if Kyle wins power veto? Because anybody else wins power veto, they probably won't change it. But if Kyle wins power veto, he'll save Alyssa. And then you will have Turner will have to put someone else up on the block. Now, who's he going to put up on the block? He's going to have the choices of anybody from the inside the house, really, right? Monty, Brittany, Michael, or Taylor. Those will be his replacement nomination options if Kyle wins the power veto. And we haven't even gotten to that, that scenario, him winning it. That's a big thing. So let's say he wins it. He saves Alyssa. Who is Turner going to put up? Well, I think he'll put up Michael. If he decides to take a shot. If he decides, and he thinks he has Monty's backing. If he has Monty's backing to vote out Michael, because he needs 3 votes. He'll obviously have 2 of the votes. He'll have Alyssa and Kyle, but he needs that 3rd vote. And it's going to have to be one of the inside folks that's going to have to turn against it and vote out Michael over Alyssa, or over Terrence, as it were. It could happen. It'd be the most dramatic. It would be the most interesting. It would be the most fun to watch for me, that I liked any kind of interesting, dramatic stuff. So I don't know if that's how it's going to go, but that was one thing to think about. So it could also go very easily. Turner puts up Terrence and Alyssa, and anybody else wins the power veto, and they probably don't use it. I doubt Turner uses it, even if he wins it. So it could be a very cut and dry week too. But I think that's the way it's going to go. I do think that Turner is going to put up Alyssa and Terrence. We'll know later today. I'm not sure how much later. I'm just not sure. I think it'll be quite a bit later, because I think the house guests are still tired, and I think they're going to let him sleep. And maybe, now that they already got him up to move a table in, we think, but we don't know for sure why they got him up. If you come back from this break, which could be over by now, and the nominations are made, well, that's just crazy. I don't think they're in that much of a rush. I think they want to get a lot of this discussion up there, because there's a lot of different ways this could go, and they could have a lot of airtime showing how it could possibly go. All right, that's it. This one's probably longer than my one this morning, but thanks for listening. Thanks to anybody that's new listening. Hey, welcome. If you're listening to this through Stitcher or through Twitter, you can get it on iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, any of those things. Check it out there. And I talk almost every day. All right, I'm out of here. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye-bye.